The Flash issue 70 blasts to the past as young Barry Allen is called by his mother, who finds him in the attic. She wonders why he is in there during a blackout and learns that he is reading his mother's old superhero comics, which he finds fun and cool. His mother notices something on his face and learns that he has been in a fight at school. She learns Barry wasn't being picked on, however, but defending someone else, since he knows his heroes would never let something like that happen. His mother hugs him, telling him never to lose that hope he has. 15 years later, Barry is late for work, telling August there was another crime scene across town. Barry gets to work, saying the victim was killed running and escaping whoever shot him, not like what August says about it being a mob hit. August is impressed with Barry's work as reporter Iris West arrives, looking for a quote for her story. August pushes Barry to talk with Iris, who knows he has a headline inside of him somewhere. Before Barry can answer her, Iris heads off to her next big lead. August suggests that Barry meet Iris that night, but Barry knows it won't go anywhere, and besides he has lots of work to do in the lab. As the sun sets on Central City, Barry walks back to CCPD, reminding himself that with all the horror he sees in his line of work, he knows what life is capable of, and all the crime in the city makes it hard to look forward to the future. As a storm bears down on the city, Barry gets to work in the lab, stopping to continue his own investigation into proving his father's innocence in his mother's murder. As August comes to tell him to get back on track, he gets a message from Iris, wanting to meet him later that night. As he mulls over what to text back, a lightning bolt smashes through the window, hitting him and dousing him with chemicals. Coming in and out of consciousness, Barry is found by August and taken to a hospital, where he is stabilized and put in a coma. Months later, Barry jolts awake, tripping out of his bed and somehow catching all of the food from the tray he knocks over. Suddenly, he speeds all the way home, and then to CCPD and his lab. August rushes into the lab after hearing the commotion and finds Barry as he's changing into his work clothes, surprised and happy to see his friend, especially since he has been in a coma for months. Barry learns that August made detective in that time, and it's not because of his merit, but because Central City is rampant with crime now. Barry tells him not to tell Director Singh he's back, since he's got another case to work on. The next day, Barry begins his tests, learning more about what happened to him and learning he is extremely fast. He starts his tests slow, learning what he can and can't do with his newfound speed powers. He's quick to note that running causes his shoes to catch fire and for him to trip and fall, so he uses some Wayne Tech fireproof jackets and makes some new boots, which he puts to the test by trying to find his top speed. He takes off, easily hitting 200 miles per hour, and soon forgets the science, realizing that it is quite fun to just be able to run. There is suddenly a huge bang and he is thrown to the ground, and upon getting up he finds himself in the middle of a dystopic war zone where an army of turtle-like people are taking over the city. He learns from a paper that this is the future, and one of the turtle soldiers come for him, wondering why he is outside of his shell. Suddenly there is a red blur and he is confronted by his older self, who wonders when Barry is going to learn how dangerous time travel is. The Flash issue 70 was a great beginning to the much anticipated Flash Year 1 story, and I was surprised it actually took this long for Flash to get the Year 1 treatment that characters like Batman and Green Lantern have gotten in the past. I love how Joshua Williamson also tied it into his current Force Quest story, hinting at a future where the Turtle tries to take over the city and possibly the world with the Still Force. Just something I'm very much looking forward to this story and maybe subsequent future stories to investigate. It was fun seeing Barry learn about his powers for the first time and also do it all by himself, letting Barry showcase his intelligence and how he really had to figure it out all on his own. I'm excited to see more of the origins of the Flash through this series and what's to come for the Scarlet Speedster. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the book depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.